there's a divorce row between a banker, Lena, and her husband, Choi Weng, right? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. A holiday row between an investment banker and a stay-at-home husband was the final straw that sparked an £11 million divorce battle settlement. Their opulent lifestyle revolved around their houses in Malaysia, Hong Kong, and their jewel in the crown of 4.5 million London apartment. But a bust up on New Year's Eve in 2011 ended the 15-year jet-setting marriage. 15-year marriage, just one argument ends it all.
Okay.
The appeal court was told Wang Choi, 56, claiming a share of the marital assets from his breadwinner wife, Lena Tan. He said he sacrificed his career for her and their two children. Hedge fund manager Miss Tan, 54, insisted he has no right to divorce his rate. Now, let me tell you the background of the story. Imagine a good old man who was, I think he used to be an investment banker or something like that. He got married to this good old woman, right? And what happened was the woman was a banker as well, but the woman had bigger ambitions. She's like, I want to take over the world, I want to do this. So the man said, well, since you got the bigger ambitions, out of respect, it's 21st century, I will stay at home, look after the kids, you can go and pursue their ambitions. Are we in agreement? The woman said, no problem at all. Thank you, that's very fantastic, that's very noble of you. So the man was at home, feeding the babies, taking the babies to school, bringing them back, changing nappies, getting them to sleep, all of that, right? For all these years, and I'm looking at it, it was 15 good years. 15 years, man or boy.
Yeah.
Now, they have an argument, which I like to picture scenarios. I'm fantasizing about the argument. The argument must have been about this guy one day said, can I have a cookie?
Okay, yeah.
He said, please, because he ain't got no money. He's looking after the kids. He's supposed to income with his wife. He said, can I have a cookie? So it was New Year's Day. They've been drinking. So the wife had drunk a little bit too much. So the wife turned around and said, look at you, old man. You can't even buy yourself a little biscuit. What is wrong with you? Can't you have some decency? So the man got pissed off. His ego. So he turned around to the man and said, all I asked for was some biscuits. I've been looking after these kids for 15 years. And I come and ask for Cookie Monster biscuits.
This is
you
funny.
go mental.
Yeah.
So he says that's it, right? Cookie was the one that broke the marriage. Cookie, I'm not having this anymore. All I asked for was a biscuit. So he said he wants to split the marriage.
Yeah.
So all he's asked for, this woman is a multi-millionaire. She's worth about 70 million, 80 million pounds. He's asked for 11 million, which is like not even 10% or 15% of what she's got, because obviously he's not worked for 15 years because he's been looking after the kids. The woman says no, she's a breadwinner, and no, she's not having the money. So I want to know your take on it, because I got my take on it. I want to know your take on it. What do you think of it? Because you're a full-grown girl, woman, lady, everything else.
Unfortunately for me, I still have a conservative thinking or conservative thought.
Yeah, conservative.
So, I still think that a man should be the breadwinner.
I should do.
That's my perspective. But with this kind of commitment, if they're both already married and committed, the man should be at home and the woman will be the breadwinner. So why it's become a problem, and why she insult her own husband like that?
Exactly.
Of course, you are a man, you got a pride. And
you've been changing nappies for 15 years.
Yeah, you really stick with the commitment, and it's really good. You have to respect
I respect that.
But with that kind of short sentence about the cookies.
Oh man. Alright, this cookies thing they had. This cookies was my example. But do you think he deserves 11 million pounds just for, if they're gonna if they're gonna divorce, don't you think after a New Year's round, so it seemed like the one round led to this, so don't you think he deserves 11 million pounds in his back pocket? At least then he can build his life, because he's not young anymore.
Yeah, I think
the woman should pay him 11 million. His wife should say, do you know what, husband, I know we had a little bit of an argument, and me and you once loved each other, so you looked after the kids for 15 years. So through that love, this is 11 million pounds, Bob's your uncle.
What do you think about yourself if you're that man? I mean, for me, somehow I earned that money to give you 11 million. It's money, man. Of course, I become stingy now.
Oh my days, million. Wow.